got so much stuff. It's too much. It's everywhere. I guess when I'm done filming today, I'm going to be cleaning. So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is my Phantom of the Opera coffee mug. I've had this, I think I got it either just before or just after we moved in this apartment. So it's around 8 years old, give or take, I think, maybe. Anyway, it has a picture on both sides. As you can see, it's getting ready to fall over. It has a very slightly different shaped handle. It's not a coffee mug I use very often, actually. Had to say. It's a cute coffee mug. Has the mask. Has the rose. Anyway. In our Phantom coffee mug is the Celestial Seasonings Raspberry Zinger herbal tea. This is a tea that I normally use in a cold tea that I make for myself to drink. I don't like water. I can taste water. I know people tell me that that's very strange, but I can taste water. I don't like the taste of water, so I make myself a tea that includes a raspberry cranberry juice, this raspberry tea, and a little bit of lemon juice in it, and it's delicious. I've been cutting down on the sugar in it. My daughter doesn't like it. Anyway, let's give this a sip so we can go ahead and get started. Smells nice. It's very light and delicate. Almost getting overwhelmed by the sugar, but it did just start steeping, so that could be part of the problem right there. We'll let it sit. It's probably not going to get very strong by the end of this because today we are doing another indie brand opening. This is from Certifeye, which is another brand that was on my 2020 list, and they're from the UK, so this took a little bit of time to get to me. I have mentioned a couple times in the past that I have something coming that I'm going to open. This has been it. This has been it because I didn't realize it was going to take a couple weeks. It, however, did not take nearly as long as they said it could. They said it could take up to 3 weeks. We're a week early. We're 2 weeks. So let's go ahead and open this up. I only picked up one palette. They've actually had several sales since then, and I have been tempted, but I am being good. We remember my tips and tricks. I'm being good. I haven't tried them, so I don't know how good they are at this point. I bought a single palette. I think I got it on sale. I think I got a... And they did not include any kind of thingy, so that's all right. All right. Oh, I love this packaging. This is Certifeye, the Dynasty palette. I love this cover. I love the whole castle thing. It's obviously cardboard. It does feel like it's going to be a sturdy cardboard. Open, 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 open. I can open things, I swear. There we go. There we go. Just takes me a minute. All right, so it is definitely cardboard. Oh, it's a long opener. I have a couple of these, just a few. The inside does not have a mirror. That's kind of a disappointment. Love the colors. These are the colors. We've got maybe 2 in a rows plus 1 that are more neutral or on the pinks, and then we got all these colors down here. I thought that would give me a really nice range of colors to take a look at. There are names on the front of the palette, so that's nice. I don't have to use this. There's nothing on the back. On the back we have basically ingredients, some warnings and cautions about keeping it out of the hands of children that's under 3. In case of irritation, discontinue use. External use only. Do not ingest. think that's the only palette I've ever had that said do not ingest. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we are going to go ahead and take a look at these colors. Try them on our arm. Basically, essentially, it's about 3 rows. I'm going to be doing it the long way instead of the short way. Alrighty, so we are going to go the long way. So what's nice about this one is that the there's a little bit of smudging on the thing. What's nice about this is that most of these look very easy to read. As we all know, I'm kind of blind. Anyway, first color is Trunk. Then we have Velvet. Then we have Cloak. Empress. And Emperor. There's another color in there, but I'll have to get it in a minute. Most of these are mattes. They only have 1 row of shimmers. That's kind of disappointing, but that's okay. So we have Trunk, Velvet, Cloak, Empress, and Emperor. Oh, that's not very good. The red, the cloak looks really good. The colors around it don't. Then the last one on that is Emerald. So grab that real quick. Well, I guess that's halfway decent. Got to keep in mind I don't have primer on my hands. They'll probably do much better once I have the primer on my eyes. The only ones that I'm really worried about would be this blue and this purple. Well, I guess this pink a little bit too. But anyway, let's go on to the next line. We've got Fortune, Riches, Queen, Elite, and Grand. So, Fortune, Riches, Elite, no, Queen, Elite, their purples are not doing well, and Grand, oh, that's nice, cleaning up my fingers. And the last color on that row is Opulence. That's pretty. The purples are not holding up. Neither is this pink right here. The rest of them look really good. I'm actually kind of impressed by Fortune. This one right here. It shows up. It doesn't look that powdery or patchy. That's nice. All right, the last row is all shimmers, and we have Gem, Mantle, Jewel, Wealth, and Opal. Gem, Mantle, Jewel, that's pretty, Wealth, and Opal. Oh, that's pretty. And then our last color is Glisten. I'm not sure. Okay, so right at this moment, just based on this, I'm kind of glad I didn't give in to any of the other sales, which is sad to say, but we'll know more when I actually use them. For a mid-range brand that's not luxury, they're okay. They're better than a lot of the drugstore things I've seen, but they're not, at least on my hand, they're not all that impressive. We'll know when I use them. Let's see what the wipe does. I'm kind of disappointed in the shimmers, to be honest with you. Okay, so they have some stay-to-itiveness. Is that a word? They are staying on. That's one swipe of the wipe. That's really good. Some of them have survived a second swipe, so that is also really good. So despite the fact that they are looking a little, they also look like they might have some longevity to them if I can get them to actually work. I hope I can get them to actually work. Yeah, took a little bit to get that off. Alrighty, so, what do you think? It's a very pretty palette, so I'm really hoping that I can get it to work fairly well with some eyeshadow primer on my eyes. I can usually get a lot of things to work on my eyes that don't work on my arms. I get things to work on my eyes that other people can't get to work on their eyes for some reason. But anyway, there you go. We have our next big our next indie brand for the year. I think I'm pretty close to halfway for the year. I'm going to have to chill out a little bit unless there's a really, really, really good sale on one of the final ones. I don't see that happening anytime soon. A couple of them are fairly expensive brands too. It's much easier to get some of the less expensive brands than it is for me to get some of the stuff that I've been trying to get to for at least 2 years now, so because of the price. But anyway, that is it for the day, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen, I hope you will subscribe and then click that notification bell so you know when I upload. I currently upload 2 days a week. That's Monday and Thursday. But we have bonus videos like today's indie brand opening. My son opens his My Geek Box every month. We also open our subscriber mail on here when we get it. We don't get it often, but when we do, that's also going to be a bonus video. And in the summer, we do our container gardening. So if you're interested in any of that, you'll need to have that bell clicked so that you get notified, because they generally do not go up on our normal upload days. If you are part of my notification squad, you'll want to check both your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both still active. If you choose not to subscribe, well, yeah, I'd understand. I will get back to you on these palettes. I do this a lot, and it takes me a little time to get back to them, but I will get back to you on the brand and the palette, let you know more about it other than just what we did today. But if you don't want to subscribe, I get it, really, I do. I'm disappointed. We'll miss you. But hopefully you'll come back, because we always like having the company here. And if you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. All right, so we've been here about 10 minutes. A little bit more than that. Hopefully this will actually have strengthened up a little bit, because it was not, I mean, I was getting a little bit of the raspberry, but it was mostly sugar. So let's give her a sip and we'll get on our merry way. That is a very mild raspberry. You do get it. But it's not very strong at all. I'm beginning to wonder if that actually contributes at all to my cold tea that I drink. Anyway, that's it. Hope you have a good one.